Hey, let's play and welcome back to World of Hockey Season 15, if I'm not mistaken. 10 more years left until we're done this thing and we can start a new one with different teams and so on and so forth. But as of right now, California Spartans won the World Cup last season, for those of you who may be aware. They've won it twice now in 4 years. That's pretty damn good. Good for them. I don't remember if we even made the playoffs last season. Let me check. We did. Oh, that's right. We lost to Cincinnati in the first round, so we're back to back first round exits. Or no, we won the year before, didn't we? And then it was the first round exit. Yeah, okay. So we went to the Eastern Conference Finals in 28, 29. Then first round exit, won it, and then first round exit. So that means we're going to win it again this year, right? Here's hoping. So yeah, let's start the draft. We do have that franchise centerman. I just remembered that. Don't remember if we have a pick in this draft, so take a peek. If we do, it'll be a late round pick as per usual. We do not have a pick. I'm going to check the draft class just to be on the safe side. Make sure we're not giving up crazy high talent. Nothing. Well, no, I shouldn't say nothing. These are good players, all these elite players, but it's fine. We'll just sim to our pick, whenever that may be. Here we go. Second pick, or round two, our first pick, I should say, of the draft. We'll see, is there any high gems by any chance? Relatively, 68 right here. This defensive defenseman, top 4. We got an elite goaltender, which we'll probably grab late for a late round pick. So where are we at now? We're at the 40s, right? So 68 would be more of a late 30. Yeah, I guess we could take him now. It'd be a smart idea. Defensive defenseman. We'll grab the best guys available, right? And if it's going to be the gem, it's going to be the gem. Played 16 games last season as defensive defenseman. Didn't put up any points. It's a plus-minus of 1. +1, that is. Skating, foot speed, offensive consistency, strength, defensive zone play, and physical play. So he's a big boy. 6'2". He plays like a big boy, I should say. His personality is not an issue, so let's go ahead and draft him. Hope for the best. Probably grab that goalie as well. I haven't been shafted by a goalie yet. Do we take the 4th and the 5th? It's next round's 5th. This year's 4th. To get rid of my 3rd round pick. I'm going to decline that. I don't want that. I have 2/3. Didn't know that. I would have taken that. Damn it. Oh well. Did not know I had 2/3. We have an elite goalie here. We got another gem here in Joe Bickles. That's probably what we're going to grab. 19 games played, 1 goal, -2. He's got no weaknesses. Got a pro release, offensive instincts, and playmaking ability. Very friendly, but keeps himself. He's not no similar style. I'm fine with that. Take Joe Bickle, and then we're going to grab Keegan Maurer. Let's go Keegan Maurer. Goalies seem like the easiest ones to pick. You get goalies, and then all of a sudden they become like their trade value just through the roof, and you just use them to get actual players. That's what I've been doing, anyways, and it's been working out for us. So. All right, 4th round pick we'll probably take if that gem goalie's still there. We'll probably grab him. He is. He could still fall. Actually, we're only at 117 right now. I'll wait. Try to grab somebody else. Oh, we're at 120 or 117, somewhere around there. Yeah, he should relatively be close. He might get taken. It's fine. We don't really need him, so it's not like a big loss. Let's try this top 9 guy. Top 9 low, but you never know. Could amount to something. All right, round 5. We'll see if he's still here. In round 5. I don't think he is. Oh, no, we're at 147. He should be. Okay. Terry Lynn. Okay, we're going to take him now. Mitchell Ellison, just so we have him. Probably could have fell to round 6 or 7, but, I just want to grab him while we have a chance. And I guess we'll see if there's any actual Timu Rask. If there's any elites that are fully scouted by any chance. Elite low. Vandenbuschen. Jude Vandenbusch. That's a name. You know what? I like your name, kid. You're getting drafted. Imagine if that's how GM worked in real life. I like this guy's name. I'm going to draft him. That'd be me as a GM. We have Jeff McCarthy. Vikingstad. Bunch of low-level talents here. Let's go with Jalen Woodworth, top 6. Got shot utilization, character, and worth ethic. He's just not that fast. Can't skate, but maybe he could help in the long run, in the future. We'll see. He probably won't mount to anything, but you never know. All right, so there's the draft. Nothing great, honestly. At least we don't know yet, but I'm assuming it's nothing amazing. So let's sign to the re-sign phase. I think we might have sent out contracts. Okay, we got some scouts that we need to sign, obviously, as of per every year. I think we're just going to sign everyone we have. There we go. We do have one spot open. I'm not sure what we're missing. I'm going to take a little look. Let's go for our overalls. AHL North, Atlantic Central, NHL Central, USA East, OHL, NHL Metro, NHL Pacific, AHL Pacific, Extra Liga, Herotheycallme, I can never say that name, Allsvenskan, USA West, Liga, NHL Atlantic. Do I have 2 Atlantics? No, I have AHL Atlantic, that's what it was. Atlantic, Russia, WHL, QMHL, yeah, okay. So I could probably get like another guy in the queue or something, if I could find in the free agency. Martin Kaut rejected. He doesn't want to extend his contract. Telon wants to extend. Nickerson doesn't want to extend his contract at the time. Lilligren accepted. Good. Davies rejected. Gillis rejected. Wilja rejected. Okay, so all those guys didn't want to extend. That's fine. We can see if we get them in the contract talks here, hopefully. So first things first, how many cap space or contract space do we have? 15. Easy. So we'll go down and sign people. See if anyone is ready to make a jump, perhaps. Let's look at our top guys. This is low elites. Rez and Van Moosen, who's a 20, so he was an overager. Guys probably aren't going to get to anything. 21 years old, 60 years of age. I'm not going to bother signing him. He's got 1 year left on his deal, so if he doesn't do anything, that's fine. Bickle, I'll give you a contract just because you're 62 at 18. Shouldn't have signed you to a $1 million deal. That's too much money. Same thing with you. Anyone who's like over 60, I usually sign. You're not getting $1 million. You get 950,000. And Howard. Sign all 3 of those guys. The rest of them can stew. Oh, this guy's a 66, so he's getting signed as well. There we go. Even though he's a 7th defenseman, you know, he's showing promise. Goalies. Okay, so we got a medium elite, Ellison. That's good. Give him a contract. He's only 47 overall, but you know, he's got the potential to become something. And we'll sign Maurer as well. Why not? Just get our goalies under contract. And then we'll check our skaters, our goalies, main roster. So Davies is an 81 overall. We need to get him to a contract. This is the guy that doesn't want to sign yet. He doesn't want to sign long term with us right now. It's a risky move. I think 4 years, so I'll make him 28 when he comes up. If we get like 4 years at like 4.5, I think that's an okay deal for him because if he becomes something spectacular, it's kind of like a bridge deal, I guess you could say. So we'll do 4.55. See if he's interested in that. Ellison, we got those guys going. Gillis, see if he's interested in signing a short term. Do like a 2-year deal with him at 4.95. Kalinin, I guess we'll decide depending on if Gillis signs or not, what we're doing there. Let's check out skaters, and we'll go to RFAs first. So Nickerson needs to get signed. He's our future defenseman. Let's do an 8-year deal, or 7-year deal. We'll do a 7-year deal. We'll make him 29. 7-year deal. That's a 7 by 7. Sounds good to me. Cashman can be released. All right, let's check out. That's it. That's all it for RFAs. Okay, UFAs. Lilja, Kaut, Kato. Kato could be released. Jet Wu can be released. Latinen could be released. Just taking up roster spots at this point. Como could be released. Sorelli will decide after. Kaut I want to re-sign. He's always been good for us. Not a 3-year deal though. Let's do 2 at 3. Lilja, what are you looking for here? 2 at 3.475. Let's do 2 at 3 with you as well and see if you'll sign that. And we'll see if these guys are going to sign those contracts. I doubt it. They're probably going to want more money, but you never know. All their scouts coming back, obviously. Cal rejected, wants to test the free agent markets. Knight accepted. Nickerson rejected. Okay, he wants more money. Bickle, Mayer, Davies accepted. That's good. Ellison accepted. Howard accepted. Gillis rejected. He wants to test the free agent market as well. Okay, Lilja rejected. He wants to test the free agent market as well. Boy, oh boy. Your deal at $5 million. Did I give him $5 million last time? I think I put him down like to 4 something, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll try 5 this time. Martin Kaut. I'm probably going to have to overpay for Martin Kaut. Most likely. 8-year deal of 3.9. Yeah, right. Let's do 1 year. 1 year at 4. I think that's a fair deal. Lilja will do 2 years at exactly what he wants and see if he signs that. Wednesday. Khalil Weeks is back. Phillips McKinnon. Couts rejected. Nickerson rejected again. Gillis rejected. Okay, so Gillis is gone. Everyone's rejecting. Everyone wants to test that free agent market, eh? It's $500,000 more than I offered you last time. Okay, Martin Kaut, you don't want to come back? I offered you as much as I could. Nickerson accepted. Lilja rejected. Okay, both those guys could walk. We'll fill it in the free agency. 1 year deal. Just give you what you want. 1.125. It's fine. Wednesday. There we go. He's back. We'll send the free agency. All right, sign free agents. Let's do it. Let's see what we got here in the free agent class of 2032. Make sure we're in UFAs. We got Jack Eichel. All right, Sam Reinhart, Leon Draisaitl, Smolik Latkianov. I need a left wing. There's Philip Forsberg. That would work. Myself, I'm in the free agent class again. Abramov, Volchenkov. He wants a 2-year deal. He's old, but you know he should still be able to play. 2-year deal at 6.45. I'll give you a 1-year deal at 6.45 just to fill that spot out that we need. I'm gonna check the goalie situation just in case. 89 overall goalie. He's only 26 years of age. That's nuts. I feel like I should pick up a 3rd string goalie just in case something like terrible happens. Did I not re-sign Kalinin? I thought I did. Son of a bitch. Okay, well I gotta re-sign him now. 1 year, 1.95, and we'll sign Kwan because that's a name. Oh my goodness. 1 year, 1.4. The money he's making, I'm not too fond of it, but we'll do a 1 year deal. We'll overpay a little bit just in case. We'll bring him in. Kwan accepted, Kalinin accepted. Okay, so there's our goalie situation. Draisaitl accepted, and Forsberg accepted. Perfect. There's our free agency. We're set. We're golden. We're good. All right, let's check out the rosters for this season. Should be a decent team. Down the centers, we have O'Brien, Stevenson. Man, what a flippin' jump he took, eh? 88 overall. That's our franchise centerman. Draisaitl, Points, and Cirelli. That's a pretty damn good center depth right there. Left wings, we got Forsberg and McNaughton. Okay, and I don't think we have anyone in the system that can be called up in the left wing spot. Ellison, I guess, technically, if you wanted to. He's still, he's older now, eh? 24. Right wingers, we got Roulier, Wallstrom, Jaspers, Cogliano, and Lee. That's perfectly fine. Lee could be the extra on the wing. Defensemen, Heiskanen, Nickerson, Liljegren, Caberlet, Ottoson, Aho, Lon, and Bobrovsky. Might send Bobrovsky down. How old is he? 30. No, that's fine. He could stay up then. Victor Bobrovsky. He could be our extra man. And actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna give Alex Thompson some time in the big leagues this season. Gonna come on up. He could play the 7th defenseman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 8. That's 8 defensemen. My bad. Never mind. I guess you're getting sent down. I lied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. T-Lon will be our 7th defenseman this season, apparently. I did say I was going to trade Aho because that crappy defensive play he made once. Might happen. We'll see what they throw out for our lines, and we'll decide from there. But goalies, Doug Davies jumping to an 85. There we go. Perfect. In the system, we got Quan. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's see what kind of lines they're throwing out for us. Got Wallstrom, O'Brien, and Roulier. We got Forsberg, Draisaitl, and Cogliano. McNaughton, Stevenson, and Jaspers. Point, Sorelli, and Lee. So I assume that Stevenson's by the end of the season is probably going to play in top line minutes. Right now he's on the third line with Jaspers and McNaughton. Nothing too crazy. And then we got Braden Point playing the wing with Anthony Sorelli in the middle and Marcus Lee on the right wing. Who's not playing? Then it'd be a right winger. I guess everyone's playing. Is it a left winger that's not playing? No. Thought I had an extra player up front. Did I not? I guess not. So it looks like Aho is going to take the spot from Telon. So either we're trading Aho or we're trading Telon before the season starts. Give me a first. It's not hard. You want to get rid of the first? You want to take Aho? Take it. That's so annoying. I hate it. I have a fourth. There we go. Aho and a fourth for a first. I'll take that. All right, so you saw the rosters, what we're rolling with. So let's get into the first month of the season. 5-3-0 to start the season. Not the greatest of starts, but at least it's over 500, so can't complain with that. Kip Jaspers leading my team in points. That's a new name. Haven't seen that name before. In the top of the leaderboards. We have Kip Jaspers. We got Jay O'Brien. We got Benjamin McNaughton. Oliver Wallstrom. Philip Forsberg. Graham Stevenson with 5 points. Future all-star there. Kirill Kabelet, I believe in one of his first years as well. Draisaitl, Nickerson. Where is Jason Roulier? He only got 3 points. He's going to step it up. I know he will. He always does. But yeah, that's a little nerve-wracking. But considering the younger guys are scoring, that's good to see as well. So I'm not too worried about that. Doug Davies has a 9.39, 201 goals against average. That's damn good. So that's what I like to see out of him. Carry that team, buddy. Put all my faith in you, so I expect you to at least repay me in kind. Western Conference looks like the British Columbia Lumberjacks, Russian Kamachka, Newfoundland Whalers, top 3 teams. Bottom 3 so far, Halifax Mariners, Finland Flash, and Switzerland Goats. Eastern Conference, California Spartans, of course, Wisconsin Bucks, and the Kansas Wiz. We are chilling in 8th place so far. And the bottom of the league is New York Knights, Atlanta Heat, and Seattle Ice. But as we've seen before, that will change as we continue on throughout the months. Heck of a month right there, 16-7-0. That should possibly put us in first place, second place in our division. Okay. Kip Jaspers continuing his tear, over a point per game player right now. 24 points in 23 games. I don't remember where we got this guy from, but he's killing it. Did we draft him? Is this an actual draft play? It is. Oh my God, we actually drafted somebody. 7th round pick, Kip Jaspers, killing it. Is this his first full year? I think he played last season a bit. No, he played the last 2 seasons. Played 23 games, 82 games. Okay, well, yeah, he's making a name for himself. That's for sure. Kip Jaspers, Ollie Wall, Graham Stevenson, Jay O'Brien, Philip Forsberg, Marcus Lee. Marcus Lee just continues to put up points no matter where he's playing. Love it. Where is Jason Roulier? 15 games, 5 points. Oh, buddy, you need to start putting up them points. Making me nervous. Goalies. Doug Davies, 940, 1.89 save percentage. Our goals against average. Jesus. Doug Davies, the future. I'm telling you. The goalie we've been looking for. See where everyone is sitting in the conferences. British Columbia still in first. Quebec Huskies and Germany Adelaide right behind. In the bottom of the West, we got the Halifax Mariners, Switzerland Goats, and Alaska Polar Bears. So Halifax still sitting at the bottom as well. Utah Royals, Louisville Lions, we're only 2 points behind with 2 games at hand. Okay, and Alabama Stampede and the Wisconsin Bucks all at the top there. In the bottom of the Eastern Conference is the Atlantic Heat with a miserable 10 points. New York Knights with a miserable 12 points, and the North Dakota Bulldogs with 18. Let's get through one more month. So we're just continuing to kill it. 27-9 right now. Great record. Absolutely great record. Top of the East by miles, it seems. 54 points. The next one is 46, it looks like. Oliver Wallstrom taking over the points leader, 36 and 36. Obviously. Kip Jasper's still there. They're only 2 points behind. Jay O'Brien with 29 points in 30 games. Philip Forsberg with 26 points in 30 games. Jason Rulli starting to pick it up. There you go. He had himself a month that month. He's got 11 goals, 13 assists, 24 points in 28 games. Graham Stevenson having himself a good year too. 25 points in 36 games. Still an 88 overall. Marcus Lee continuing to put up good numbers as well. That's what I like to see. I didn't check the goalie stats, but it's fine. I could just imagine they're still great. Louisville Lions, top of the Metropolitan. They're also going to be the top of the East, as we all know. BC Lumberjacks, still the top of the West. Alberta Oil Kings, Quebec Huskies, top 3 teams. Bottom of the West, looks like Halifax pulled their way out. Sweden Vikingard now, the bottom of the West, followed by the London Dragons and the Alaska Polar Bears. Eastern Conference, Louisville Lions with 54 points. New England Origins, the second Origins. Origins. There we go. I keep saying Origins. Oranges. Alabama Stampede and Utah Royals. And at the bottom of the division is the Atlanta Heats and New York Knights, of course, and the New Mexico Rattlesnakes. How do you lose to the fucking Knights? 33-14-2. Had a bit of an injury-plagued month right there, but still a decent record. By decent, I mean good. Still at the top. We're tied with Utah now, though. They caught up 66 apiece. Oliver Wahlstrom, 53 points in 49 games. Over a point per game for that boy, as per usual. Kip Jaspers, 42 points, 49. He's starting to cool off a bit. Jason Rulli, on the other hand, is starting to heat up. He's catching up. Jay O'Brien, 37. Forsberg, 32. Draisaitl, Stevenson, and everyone's putting up points. Kirill Kaberle, though, man. Look at this guy. Flip. This is his first season? I don't think it is. I think he played. No, it is his first season. He's might be putting up rookie of the year numbers as a defenseman. Didn't check the goalie again. This time I'll actually go back and look. Goalie stats. See how Doug Davies is doing. 932-209. Still flipping, putting up tremendous numbers for the team, carrying us on his back. To the Western Conference, Quebec Huskies have dethroned the British Columbia Lumberjacks, even though they had the exact same amount of points. Finland Flash at third, and at the bottom of the league is Sweden, London, and Hamilton. Where are the... Damn, Halifax Mariners have bumped themselves up, after being at the bottom of the first 2 months. So we're tied with the Utah Royals, Alabama Stampede as well, three-way tie for first place in the East. Hopefully this month is a better one for us, so we can actually pull away again. Atlanta Heat, New York Knights, and North Dakota Bulldogs still at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. So we're 40-23. Trade deadline is right now. The month has come and gone. Leon Draisaitl got injured around here, I want to say. Fractured his elbow, so he's out till pretty much the last couple weeks of the season. So we're probably going to find ourselves maybe a centerman. Anything we can find, really, in the trade deadline, we're probably going to pick up. But first, let's look at where we are in the standings. Oliver Wahlstrom, 67 points in 63 games. Jay O'Brien, 51 and 57. Kip Jaspers at 50 and 63. Jason really cooled off a bit there. Philip Forsberg's got 47 and 63. He keeps telling me he's injured, but he's played all the games, so I don't understand how that's the case, but whatever. Stevenson is probably playing second-line minutes now, I'd imagine, since Draisaitl got injured. So let's look at where we are in the standings here. Looks like we've fallen down a bit in our division. Western Conference, Quebec Huskies, British Columbia Lumberjacks, and Finland Flash. The bottom of the West is the London Dragons, Sweden Vikingard, and Alaska Polar Bears. Eastern Conference, Utah Royals, Louisville Lions. Okay, so we're still tied with them, but they have 2 games at hand. Same with Alabama Stampede, we're tied with them, so we didn't make up any ground at all. New York Knights, New Mexico Rattlesnakes, and Atlanta Heat at the bottom of the East. So let's see if we could upgrade our team. We do have those first 2 first-round picks that we might trade off. We'll have to see if there's anything out there anyways. They're interested in the Reyes, so I'll throw Reyes in there. First for Zach Werenski. There we go. Okay, so Zach Werenski's on our team now. Let's see if we could throw anyone else on. Let's see if we get Dubois. Bring him in. Take down his cap space a bit. Not too far, because then they won't have enough space. We'll take $2 million off. Okay. And we'll see what they're interested in here. Let's see if they're interested in any of my rookie goalies that I drafted. Mauer. They're interested in Mauer. I'll give them Mauer. Mauer for Dubois straight up. I could probably get a pick out of them, honestly. Like I said, goalies in this game. That's how you make trades. I don't think I'll be able to get a first, maybe a second. On Dragon second, maybe. We'll see. Yep, there we go. And not Pierre Luc. Is it Pierre Luc? Pierre Luc Dubois? Yeah. Yeah. Pierre Luc Dubois. I think that's his name. Let's look at our roster moves to make sure everyone is set where they should be here. Okay, so we got a bunch of centers now. We got O'Brien, Stevenson, Draisaitl, Dubois, Point, and Cirelli. So we're gonna send down a. If I play hockey in real life, I do play hockey in real life. We're gonna send down Kasperitis. And he got picked up. That's fine. Whatever. I don't really care. We'll keep these guys, defensemen, or send down Thompson, I guess. If he gets picked up, he gets picked up. It's fine. And Telon's going to be the odd man out for the playoffs, but we surefied our defense. We surefied our offense. I don't see any downside here. We lost Kasperitis, but whatever, it's fine. So that's the season complete. Stop simulation? No? Okay, well, I got a first win against Kansas, 8-2. Tried to stop simulation early, but Phil Forsberg gets injured, so he's not coming back until the end of the series. So hopefully if we win, it's early, or at least we'll go to Game 7. But let's check out who led our team in points. Oliver Walsh from 84 points in 89 games. Jay O'Brien was 75 points in 76 games. Jason Riley was 71 points in 74 games. Jasper was 64 points in 82 games. Draisaitl, Stevenson, and everybody's putting up numbers here. Where's Dubois? Here, Luc Dubois, 29 points, but he just came over, so I'm not too worried. Let's check out our goaltending, see how that did for us. Davies rocked at 928, 218, pretty damn good. How many shutouts did he have? He had 5 assists. doesn't say how many shutouts he had. That's weird. Oh, that's right there. 11 shutouts. I'm just blind. Okay. How did we finish the season? 112 points. That's definitely the most points we've ever put up in a season. Western Conference was BC Lumberjacks, Quebec Huskies, Czech Republic Police, Newfoundland Whalers, Halifax Mariners, who just managed to turn around their season after 2 months. Russia Kamachka, Finland Flash, and Germany Adler, who finished last in the division. Alaska Polar Bears. All right. Eastern Conference looks like the Louisville Lions, Utah Royals, Alabama Stampede, California Spartans, Florida Gators, Cincinnati Gorillas, New Orleans Origins, Kansas Wiz, and who finished last? Atlantic Heats. Entire league, were we the best team? Yeah, we were. So we're the President's Trophy winners. Going into the playoffs, where the playoff tree looks like this. Russia versus Finland, Czech Republic versus Halifax, Quebec versus Newfoundland, and BC versus Germany. On the other side, it's Utah versus Cincinnati, Louisville versus Kansas, California versus Florida, and Alabama versus New Orleans. So we are going to check our lines. Like I said, Philip Forsberg is out. He broke his nose, so we're going to see exactly what we're rolling with here. Best lines. So we got Roulier, O'Brien, Wallstrom, Cogliano, Draisaitl, McNaughton, Dubois, Stevenson, Jaspers, Lee, Cirelli, and Ellison. So Braden Point is also injured, I guess. Or he's just not playing, one or the other. Ellison might have taken his spot. Yeah, apparently that's the case. Ellison took his spot. That seems weird to me that they put Ellison there instead of Braden Point. But if it's working, it's working. I'm not going to complain about it. Heiskanen, Werenski, Nickerson, Liljegren, Cabriolet, and Ottoson. Okay. And then, of course, in nets, we have Davies and Kalinin. So, let's simulate the rest of this playoff series, since I already simulated a game by accident. I'll simulate up to here. See if we could... we won 8-2 in our first one, so that's pretty damn good. Jay O'Brien has been injured with a fractured collarbone June 3rd. Yeah, hey. I hate you. I hate you, game. I hate you so much. This is why we've got all that depth, guys, at the trade deadline, because I knew something like this was going to happen, because it always does. Braden Point to find himself back into the playoffs here. So we have 3 wins here. Why do you sim? Because I'm playing as a manager, so I make the team. So I don't want to play as them, because then it would just be me winning games. It wouldn't make it challenging if I played. I do intervene and watch some games when we're in the playoffs, though, as you might see here. Okay, Philip Forsberg's back, so that's good. Okay, let's facing Utah in the next round. It's Callum's team. This is the team Callum plays on. So check our lines before we get into this series. Jason Roulier, the playoff performer that he is, killing it for us. See what we're throwing out. Philip Forsberg's back, so yeah, I was about to say he should be on the second line. Draisaitl's playing first line center minutes with Roulier and Wallstrom. Then we got Forsberg, Stevenson, and Cogliano, McNaughton, Dubois, and Jaspers, Ellison, Cirelli, and Lee. All right, so that is what we're rolling with. I'm pretty sure we're healthy on defense still. Let's check the playoffs structure right now. Tree, if you want to call it that. That's what it's actually called. Russia beat Finland 4-2. Halifax beat Czech Republic 4-3. Newfoundland beat Quebec 4-3. And BC beat Germany 4-3. Interesting. Utah beat Cincinnati 4-2. We beat Kansas 4-2. Florida beat California 4-3. And New Orleans beat Alabama 4-3. So now we have me versus Utah, Florida versus New Orleans, Russia versus Halifax, and BC versus Newfoundland. That's a lot of travel between those two. All right, so we've had some trouble with Utah throughout the season. So here's hoping that this playoff series isn't trouble. First game goes to Utah. Second game goes to us. Third game goes to... I didn't see because the game moved me. Third game goes to Utah. Okay. Fourth game, it'd be nice if we could, simulate. There we go. Fourth game goes to us. All right. Game 5. It's going to go to... So it's 2-2 right now, right? Yes, it is. All right, 2-2. Game 5 is going to... us, all right. Game 6. Can we beat the Utah Royals? Oh, all right. Game 7. Here we go. This is where things are going to get hairy. I'm really mad that we got injured with in the playoffs like we always do. But if we could beat Utah here, that'd be great. I'd like to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, we got rid of some. We got rid of a first-round pick. We got rid of a high prospect goalie. It's best of 7. So first to win 4 games in each series. 1-0 lead already. I'm not sure who scored that. I wasn't paying attention. It was Oliver Wallstrom. Of course it was. Who else would it be, right? And the captain of the team. If we get another one, I'll feel a bit more confident that Doug Davies will shut the door for us. That's all I ask. Just don't let Callum win the game. That's another thing I ask. There's two things I ask. Score another one. Don't let Callum win for Utah. 1-0 going into the third. This is where the heart starts to pump a bit. 20 minutes to... Oh, there it is. Jason Roulier. There we go. There's a 2-0 lead. I have full faith in Doug Davies not to choke it. Dadonov, though, is going to put on the pressure, making a 2-1. Trying to get his team back into it. Just over 5 minutes left. The lead still 2-1 for Louisville. Just over a minute left. Oh, Horton scoring. And we're going into overtime. Let's intervene. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's not let Horton score another one. Let's not let him over. Heiskin with the puck. Ollie Wallstrom. I want a quick goal by the Louisville Lions against these Utah Royals. Heiskanen finding Draisaitl. Big boy Draisaitl coming down the wing looking for Heiskanen. Heiskanen. Werenski. Oh, puck taken. Here come the Royals. Harkala with the puck. Harkala looking for the open man. Don't let him get it. Horton with the puck. Harkala gets it poked off a stick. Horton gets it back.
Side to side they go.
Oh my God, how's that gonna go in, dude? Oh.
A bitter end to a season that held.
How do you not save that? Fuck you, Callum.
And heal and come back again in the fall.
How do you not save that? So Greek. Jesus Christ, how do you not save that? That is nuts.
The tournament
Why
moves
Callum's
along.
Callum's playing on Utah.
Matchups
That's
in the
why.
future. Don't miss those. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray
Jesus.
Ferraro, Mike
Let's check out the retired players. See if anybody we know has retired. Leon Draisaitl retires. That's unfortunate. Mark Scheifele, Sam Reinhart, Matthew Barzal, Jake DeBrusk, Dylan Larkin, Jake Gensel, Dennis Mulligan, Colin White, Josh Hosang, Jacob Vrana, Max Domi, Matt Dumba, Christian Fisher, Alex Tuck, Aaron Ekblad, Kevin LeBlanc, Evgeny Svechnikov, Andre Athanasiou, Devin Shore, and a bunch of other guys who had long-lasting careers but didn't really put up much of the numbers. Zach Hyman, Shea Theodore, Miles Wood, guys like that. Jacob Forsback, Carlson. Henrik Borgstrom, no! Thatcher Demko, all right. And the Newfoundland Whalers are your World Cup champions, beating Utah Royals 4-2 in the finals. They swept the freaking BC Lumberjacks. Halifax swept Russia, then they beat Halifax 4-2 to get to the finals. Of course, we lost to Utah in Game 7 in overtime. Very sad. Origins beat Florida 4-2, then they got their asses kicked by Utah 4-1, and then Newfoundland beat Utah 4-2. So there you go. Let's check the awards ceremony. Newfoundland Whalers, of course, there's our President's Trophy. Back-to-back President's Trophies getting eliminated in round 1 and then round 2. Very upsetting. Player awards. Austin Matthews wins the Art Ross. Horton wins the Hearts. Yeah, he was a big difference maker in the freaking Game 7 there. Got 2 goals. James Norris goes to Quinn Hughes. Nikolai Ehlers wins the Lady Byng. Kuhlman wins the Calder Memorial. Chad Kingsley wins the Conn Smythe Trophy. Jake Oettinger wins the Vezina again and the Willie Matter Jennings. Donald wins the Bill Masterson. Frank J. Selke goes to Austin Matthews. Horton wins the Ted Lindsay. And Leonov wins the Maurice Richard. So that's something different. Oh, he tied. Maurice Richard went to Leonov and my brother, apparently. 20-32-33. Interesting. Cool. Alabama Stampede, Svechnikov, Van Ryan, and Lawrence led their team there. Alaska Polar Bears, Gustavo Brashear, Zach Moffat, and Konecki. Alberta Oil Kings, Sammy Blas, Sundqvist, and Bombs. And they're not really putting up points, eh? Mironov, Zigomanis, and Kovacs for Atlanta. No wonder they were so bad. Nicolin, Byfield, and Rice for Baltimore. Another poor year for Baltimore. Helkelin, Carlson, and Blick. Tommy Blick with 74 points. Damn, 75 games. Malmstrom, Nylander, and Laine for California. Cincinnati Gorillas, Donnie, Davis, and Lafreniere. Czech Republic Colis, Picard, Cyphers, and Kapanen. Bill the Flash, Matthews, 96 points to Brinkhamp, 74, and Schrotter, 37. That is a big drop-off, Jesus. Austin Matthews single-handedly carrying that team. Morgan Frost, Leonov, and Maitinen for Florida. Jack Hughes, Eli Tolvanen, and Suhonen for Germany. Lana Chow, Hancock, and Dylan Del Cole for the Halifax Mariners. Zimmerman, Kapusta, and Zadina for Hamilton. Houston who outlaws Denisenko, Eichel, and Fitzpatrick. Damn, that's very low scoring team. Gordon Miller, Rantanen, and Murray for the Kansas Wiz. London Dragons, Pandolfo, McKinnon, and Waters. Oliver Wallstrom, O'Brien, and Roulier, obviously. Those are my boys. They always lead. Cran, Connor, and Calder for the Mexico Rattlesnakes. Pedersen, Aho, and Kulskinen for New Orleans. Heischer, Ryder, and Jasu. These guys are just terrible, man, the New York Knights. Chad Kingsley, Swift, and Peyton Krebs for the Newfoundland Whalers. McDavid, Nylander, and Grattan for North Dakota. Matt Savage with leading the Quebec Huskies, DuPoint and Hargrave. Rush Kamachka, Volkov, Yamamoto, and Boiling. Murley, Steele, and Boser for Saskatchewan. Seattle Ice Sox, Corey Rice. That's a down year for him. Mitch Marner and Ludwig. Sweden Vikingard, Grayson McKee. Derek Ekblad and Rensfeldt. Switzerland Goats, Zaitsev, Peltier, and Hedberg. Utah Royals, Bryce Horton, who's 23, put up 94 points. That's nuts. Harkla and Ehlers. And the Wisconsin Bucks, Shividicki, Perez, and Keller. Go ahead and check out the goal leaders. Matt Savage and Leonov both putting up 53 goals. Matthews with 51 and Danny with 50. Most assists in the season went to Jace Davis with 68 assists, only 7 goals, 68 as well to Ehlers, 64 to Frost. Points, 96 to Matthews, 94 to Horton, and 93 to Harkala. And let's check out the goalie stats. See how good Jake Oettinger was this season. Jake Oettinger played 74 games, was 93-3. Yeah, no wonder. Davies right behind him though. Looks like Davies was the second best goalie in the league, so that's good. Hopefully next year he improves even more. All right, so let's check out everyone's point totals that's in the league, and then we'll call it a stream. So player search. Watch lists. So Adam Rice finished with 24 goals, 33 assists, and it was a -16. Fucking guy. Chad Kingsley, 42 goals, 37 assists, and he was a +24. Corey Rice, 39 goals, 27 assists. He was a +2. Matt Savage, 53 goals, 32 assists, +29. Jason Rillier, 32 goals, 39 assists, +33. Zach Moffat, 33 goals, 40 assists, +4. Callum Yexley, 32 goals, 32 assists, +5. Very consistent that boy is. 27 goals, 47 assists for Tom Blick with a +27 rating. I went back to Cincinnati, the team I was drafted by. 4 goals, 5 assists, -13. So I'm back to being shit, it seems. Vince got 35 goals, 22 assists, and was a -10. John Olive with 24 goals, 35 assists, was a +11. Trey Long, 9 goals, 6 assists, and 68 games played, was a +20. Patrick Colby, 17 games, 15 assists, +1. Ryan Largan, 8 goals, 11 assists, -7. Justin McCarthy, 18 goals, 27 assists. He must have been in the AHL. There's no way he put up those numbers in the NHL. Yeah, that's what I thought. Corey O'Connor doesn't look like he played in the NHL this year. No, he did. 52 games, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Not bad. Mohsen Ahmed, did he play in the NHL this year? He did not. AHL. Marcus Lee, 76 games, 16 goals, 15 assists, +3 rating. Joel Blanchfield, did he play in the NHL? The Quebec Huskies, he did. 6 goals, 1 assist, 7 points. Good for him. Darren Manning. This is AHL numbers. Gianni didn't play anywhere. Free agency. Louisville Lions. How many games did you play in the NHL this year, Alex? 6 games, no points, -5. I tried to give you some time to play. And goalie situation, Drew Franklin. 27 wins in 48 games played, 916, 268, 5 shutouts. All right, so that's going to be it for the World of Hockey this week. I hope you guys enjoyed.